Mr. Speaker, this legislative consent motion covers just 9 clauses of a 90-page bill. Clauses dealing with trailer data, crime prevention orders and qualification fees. Mr. Speaker, but it completely sidesteps the issue that matters most for Northern Ireland, that is the open land border with the Irish Republic. Clause 2 empowers the new Border Security Commander to set UK-wide strategic priorities. Yet there is no mention, not a single line, about the land border or illegal immigration into Northern Ireland. That mission is not a technical oversight. It's a political failure, a refusal to confront reality. When the bill was before the Commons, Jim Shannon MP secured assurances from the Minister that the PSNI and the Guards would cooperate on border threats. Is the Justice Minister willing to give those same assurances to the House here today? Last week, the Irish News reported that the Guards are carrying out bus checks near the border. I want to know what equivalent checks and efforts are being made here in Northern Ireland. Traffickers are exploiting this weakness.
Mr. Gasson, like Mr. McNulty, you need to get back to what actually we're addressing the LCM. I know you would like to expand it a little, but we do need to stick to the subject. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and I do. But I just want to highlight a recent Daily Telegraph article which exposed how Albanian crime gangs openly advertise a safe route into the UK via Dublin, charging people £4,000 per person. When contacted, the PSNI failed to comment. Meanwhile, in Ballymena's G3 area, over 52% of residents have arrived here in the past decade, many via the Republic, bringing sharp demographic change and raising community tensions. The Minister tells us there is no data to justify concerns about immigration in the area.
Can we get back to the LCM, please?
Yes, Mr. Speaker, I will, but I just encourage the Minister to look at the 2021 census data. Furthermore, ask yourself, with no border checks, with no records and no enforcement, how would any other form of data exist? Yes, happy to give way.
Thank the member for giving way. Would you agree with me? A serious concern in relation to the LCM before us today is that whilst it only refers to symptoms, it is a singular sort of focus rather on enforcement, rather on root causes, and essentially the root cause is what he's trying to allude to today, that how whilst enforcement powers may be there, they're so limited in scope it misses the very obvious question of an open border, which we simply do not know the level of illegal immigration that's crossing.
Absolutely, and I appreciate the member's intervention, and that is the problem with the LCN today, that it's not looking at the root causes, and that is why we have ended up in Northern Ireland with the problems we've seen over the last number of weeks. Mr. Speaker, the motion may be limited, but the problem is not. Northern Ireland is being used as a backdoor into the UK. Happy to give way.
Just on the point of the cause of the issues over the last couple of weeks, would the member agree with me that some of the cause of the problem over the last few weeks has been people who have actively went out and targeted homes, set fire to homes and actually ratted on our streets, not just the issue that is at hand in this LCM?
Well, Mr. Gasson, I'm going to ask you to ignore that because, again, it's completely away from what is actually in the motion, and to actually try and stick to the motion, please.
Very much, Mr. Speaker, and taking your advice. I just want to close by saying there's nothing compassionate or liberal about ignoring the issues that we have. This situation is being actively exploited by smugglers, by traffickers, by criminal gangs, and I urge the Minister to act, secure dedicated enforcement funding, insist on cross-border action and stop criminal gangs from exploiting our border and our communities. Thank you, Mr.